Illinois, or didn't give him that much consideration? And then when you decided you wanted to transfer, going back there, how did all that go down?
With that, it was more like get out of Nashville for me. It was mainly because like areas I grew up in was so close to Vanderbilt. I feel I need to get away. Getting away helped me grow up and mature a lot on my own. So I knew like coming back to Vandy, I'm not really like a party person, so like college experience don't really mean much to me. But it's more like Vanderbilt's in the SEC, and, great degree, and that's the reason I came back.
Where else did you consider transferring to?
Nowhere else.
It's just Vandy?
It was coming back home.
I know a lot of coaches, if a local high school product, rejected them, I guess, they wouldn't keep a good relationship. What is it about Coach Mason, and how much did that mean to you that even when you went to a different school, you guys maintained a good relationship?
I mean, it meant a lot to me, knowing that he had an open door policy with me. And it's kind of like that with a lot of Nashville players, because he understands. Him being able to relate to us is what formed that bond and what allowed him to let us come back. He can relate and understand that we need time to grow up. And he always told me there was a scholarship on the table for me. And I knew once I was ready to transfer, Vanderbilt was going to be the place for me.
Ke'Shawn, I remember seeing you 3 years ago at Big Ten Media Days, and you were just a second-year guy representing Illinois there. How long ago does that whole experience feel like, considering what you've been able to do in the last couple of years here?
That was a great experience. Big Ten Media Day was kind of like, it was too much. As far as like, there was too many people there, like all the teams was there one day, and like this was more relaxed. I get to be comfortable. So that's something different. This is a great experience.
Why didn't that necessarily, obviously having a coach like Lovie Smith, just trying to get his feet wet there, why didn't it necessarily work out for you there, and what was the ultimate reason that you decided to go in a different direction?
To this day, I can't answer why that situation occurred, because I still don't know. I haven't found out yet. And I just like talking to my mom. She helped me get through that, because like not knowing why is like was my biggest issue. Mom helped me get through it, told me to keep my head controlled. I can control it.
What was the low moment of that year for you?
When I got moved from starter to third string.
When was that?
About a week. I went from 80 plays to 3.
And no explanation ever for it. How'd you get your nickname, Red Mamba?
So like my favorite player at the time that I came up with the nickname was D'Anthony Thomas, the Black Mamba. I didn't want to take that, so my high school color was red, so I just went with Red Mamba.
How different is the Vanderbilt you're playing with now from the Vanderbilt when you were a senior in high school that really struggled? How different and then better is the program now, would you say?
Like coming up, growing up, Vanderbilt wasn't even an option for somebody like me. So when I was able to get that in high school as a senior, it was different. But I knew I couldn't stay in Nashville, so I had to get out. I'm back now.
But how good? How much farther have you seen the program progress under Coach Mason from then to now?
Like me, I want to stay away from the hype, like big schools, because everybody it's easy to get lost in the sauce at big schools. So I wanted to go somewhere that was like changing, like up on the rise. And like throughout my process of transferring, Vanderbilt was 6-6. They just made a bowl game, and I seen that they had a 1,000-yard rusher. And so seeing that somebody can rush 1,000 yards, I feel like I can do that easy. So once I know you can have a 1,000-yard rush, that means you got at least a decent line.
Yeah.
And that's all I need.
Yeah.
Don't gotta be the greatest.
You know that you've seen Nashville kind of blow up probably as some of your boots there. What's that been like to watch the city kind of flourish into this place that, you watched the NFL draft, and that probably blew you away.
Mm-hmm. It's different because like all that wasn't there like probably 10 years ago, and now seeing all that's kind of different, but it's making the city look beautiful. A lot of people coming, touring, so it's a great city.
You take pride in that, seeing that flourish like that?
To a degree, because I'm like from actual Nashville, like outside of like downtown, all them little small areas that's like where I'm from, like those places are getting torn down to become like little small condos, townhouses. So it's kind of like, it ain't house. I can't go back to where I grew up at, basically. It's different where I go back there.
Do you think that's helped you guys in terms of, from a recruiting standpoint, branding standpoint, everything?
As far as like Nashville as a whole, like you can recruit better, yeah, because you ain't seeing like projects or nothing like that. You see more like nice looking homes, so it make you feel like it's more comfortable there.
In the SEC conference has a great history in running backs. Yourself, how do you view yourself in the conference?
That's the best. I feel like everybody should view themselves as the best. And that's why I came to the SEC. I was already in the Big Ten. I need to take a step up. I didn't want to go down. So that's why I went to Vanderbilt.
And that opener against Georgia, between you and Swift, a pretty good showcase on the SEC, SEC network. Do you get hyped up to kind of show you what you can do versus their star running back in that context?
I mean, I'm not going against their star running back.
Right.
I'm going against their defense. So I'm ready for it. I believe my team is ready for it too. So. And then it's a week one, so you never know what can happen in week one.
Does it help you as a team, though, knowing you've got to be as good as you can be for a team like Georgia right off the bat? Will that help you more than ordinarily it might?
Yeah. But it's like we're taking small steps because now, as a team, we're seeing that we can be great.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many close games last year that we lost just by like 2 plays.
Yeah.
Now, as a team, we're seeing that we can be great. So the confidence is building, the trust within both sides of the ball, with all 4 sides of the ball is building. So it's different.
You have the big bowl game, and I'm sure a lot of people in your position would have just been like, "Yep, I'm going to listen to this NFL noise." But I know you've been pretty adamant that you wanted to come back. What was that decision process like?
I mean, I sat down with my mom, Coach Mason, talked to little agents, see what they was talking about. But like, I feel like I still had things to prove on the college level. Like, I feel like I could break records. That's something I'm chasing. Get better, get my name out there more, and then like perfect on the stuff that people don't think I'm good at, like pass blocking and catching. Show you, prove the doubters wrong right now, because they said, I think Coach Mason was talking about how you want all your money on the front end, and so that's what I want.
I'm from Arkansas, so like I covered Tim Horton back when he was your age. What's that relationship been like with Tim coaching you? And Coach Mason was saying maybe he's helping you become, better without the ball in your hands.
I mean, Coach Horton is a great coach. You see that he got, had so many great running backs. In his office, you go in his office, all he got is pictures of running backs. He got game balls or 2 running backs going for like 400 yards or something like that. And like, when you see a coach that has so much experience with great running backs, you don't want to do nothing but listen. And so I take in everything that he says, from the smallest detail to, even if it's like correcting something I feel like I don't need correcting, I still listen. You gotta be coachable. And with Coach Tim Horton, I can trust him.
Coach Mason talks about getting better without. He's talking about blocking or running routes, or what does that mean to you? Getting better without the ball in your hands.
Getting better at the ball, understanding the playbook, understanding defensive schemes, how to get on the board and draw your protection, your run blocks, all that. Being able to catch the ball, block.
Ke'Shawn, coach said, he can't go to Jefferson Street without someone talking about you or saying your cousin or uncle or nephew. Do you feel that kind of pride that you're kind of out there playing for that community in that neighborhood?
I love it, actually, because, I'm from the city, so, like, I get so much love throughout the city. I can't go nowhere without somebody knowing who I am, so I could just imagine somebody who played for me. So it's a great feeling knowing that I could be the one to put my city on.
You mentioned in your working on your pass blocking, Georgia's talked a lot about improving their havoc rate, a lot of different pressures and fronts. How much concern is there about that opener against Georgia and what they bring?
Not much concern. I got to sacrifice for my quarterback. That's basically what my mindset is now. Like pressures, I can pick up. As long as I pick up the pressures off the bat, once you say I can block, you're gonna stop sending the pressures. So.
And then just as far as opening up against a top 5 team, where does Vanderbilt draw their confidence from after last year's game?
I mean, you got the big three. That's all the confidence we need that we can compete. Once we know we can compete on the field, everything else will work itself out. And then once again, it's a week one. So
One of the big